Okay.
Okay. A very good morning to all the judges. We, the JOE-KART Private Limited from the Rajalakshmi Engineering College, here to present a cost report documentation. So, moving into a cost report documentation, this is a conceptual go-kart designed in Blender. So, this is a cost report, and our chassis frame, including everything, costs around 72,000. A body of 4,730, an engine of 47500, and a steering of 5850, and a tire of 9402, and a braking system of rupees 6750. So moving into a chassis and frame. Next slide, please. Moving into a chassis, we have designed a cost report as a, a part which includes all the material cost, processing cost, fabrication cost, and entirely into it. So a cost breakdown of a chassis includes: we have procured material of ASI 4130, a 3-meter long tube, a totally of 9 tubes that cost around 27,000, and the labor cost for the cutting, bending process, and the entirely cost around 20,000, and the equipments required for it costed around 11,000. That is a cutting wheel, cutting machines, and etc. So totally everything together, it adds up to a cost of rupees 72,000 inclusive of tax. Next, we are moving into our engine, and we have used our R15 V1 motorcycle engine. It was a used engine procured from the outside market that costed us around 40,000. We were undergoing some changes and the servicing into it. So the tools required for it were costed around rupees 3,000, and we had made a custom built engine mount that costed us around 1,500. So including the changing spares of air filter, fuel systems, and those things all added up to a cost of rupees 47,500. Next, moving into a steering system, which has been completely manufactured in-house. So the same material of AISI 4130 have been used for the steering column that costed us around rupees 800. That included a cutting and the required machining process. The tie rod designed by us with the machining process of laser cut costed us around 800. The tripod of rupees 4550, and the steering wheel that has been procured from the outside market of made up of fiber plastic of rupees 500. The ball joints and fasteners totally cost us around 2,500 plus 200. So the equipments and the process included for this were bending, cutting, and the welding where we required, and the inclusive of total labor cost that costed us around rupees 5,850. Next, moving to a braking system, the disc pad was designed by us in house, and the brake disc costed us around rupees 1,700, including all the machining process. The calibers of rupees 2,300, brake pads 800, brake lines 300, and the fluid reservoir of 370. The total labor for this of procuring it from the outside market and the machining process costed us around 500. So totally we are summing it to a price of 6,750. Now, to the body, our body is completely made up of an acrylic sheets. We have not procured the bumpers from the outside market. We have made it completely in-house. We have used a different dimension acrylic sheets of 10 mm, 5 mm, and 4 mm wherever we required. And the bond used for it was cyanoacrylate adhesive bond that costed us around rupees 150. And the material of 3780. We used the laser cutting technique for the cutting process of the acrylic sheet. So totally the process of making a body, that is the bumper, costed us around 4,730. Next, moving to the wheel assembly, cost breakdown. So material tires costed us around 1,500. We have procured 6 tires for a safety. We have 2 spares on the front and the back that costed us around 9,000 totally. And the bearings for the wheel hubs, we have procured 6 that costed us around 252. The bolt nuts and washers of 150 that adds up to a total price of 9,402. Next, seat, we have procured it from the outside market that costed us around 3,498. Next, please. Yeah, and the fuel tank, we have procured it from the market that is of 5 liters, and of the Activa Scooty that costed us around 2,150. And moving to an important part of the go-kart, that is the drivetrain, the integrated gearbox, servicing and purchasing of the worn-out gears included us of rupees 4,849. The chain drive system that has been customly built and procured has been around 2,100, and the rear axle of rupees 2,798. That adds up to a total subsystem cost of rupees 11,447. And the electronics and wiring kits, this system subsystem have all original equipment manufacturing, as because that ensures the safety and the better performance of a cart that costed us around rupees 8,700. The electronic control unit of 4500, ignition coil, wire harness of 2800, 3327, and all the required other equipment such as battery, stator relay, ignition relay, spark plug, and resonator, which all summed up to a cost of rupees 30,500. Next, please. So, in the fits and finish, the cost breakdown, this particular section is used to add the finishing touches for the go-kart as accessories and paints and all the original equipment manufacturing utilities. The total cost came up to rupees of 6,600. And the logistics that involve in transportation of the all spares of the materials, acrylic sheets, and all these costs sums up to a price of rupees 15,000. Now my friend would continue it. Sanjita, you may carry on, please.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Thank you. To conclude this presentation, I would say the overview of this report. For chassis frame, we have spent 72,000, and for engine and their services, we have spent 47,500. For steering system, including the tripod, hub, etc., 5,850 we have spent. Braking system 6,750. For body, including the bumper, 4,730. Wheel assembly 9,402 rupees. Seats 3,498. Fuel tank 2,150. Drivetrain 11,447. Electronics and wiring kit 30,500. And for fit and finish we have spent about 21,600. And for total cost for making our cart is 2,15,427 rupees, sir. Thank you.
So we are ready to answer your questions, please.
One moment, guys. Quickly open the cost tables which you have submitted. Team, quickly open the cost tables which you have submitted.
Sorry, sir. Which slide?
Cost tables, cost report which you have submitted.
Which we have submitted. The report document you're asking,
Yes,
sir?
yes, yes, yes.
1 second, sir. Just a second, sir, please.
If you don't have, we can open up. We have your report.